Hey everybody, it's Silver. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be going over the brand new Volkner and Electivire Scale World figures that were just announced by Bandai, as well as they immediately after, they did not give Volkner any room to breathe. They then immediately teased Cynthia, so we're going to be going over all of that fun stuff where you can buy the figure, the price, the release date, everything. So if you're into that type of video, be sure to give this a thumbs up as it helps the channel out a lot. And yada yada yada, you guys know the drill, but let's get into it. So we have Denzi and Electivire. Oh man, Electivire's Japanese name isn't as good as like Magmortar's Booburn, but it's still pretty good. But Volkner himself, this picture in particular, like I don't know what this reminds me of, but it looks silly. I mean, I don't know about how Volkner looks from this angle, but let's go ahead and scroll down, and we gotta scroll down quite a ways because there's a lot of Scale World figures. There's a lot. But let's look at Electivire, who is 9 centimeters. I believe Electivire is like 5'11", I want to say. 5 feet tall, something or other. I'll have the correct height on screen. But you can see it's a premium Bandai exclusive, so that means you can only buy it from premium Bandai, not available on the Pokemon Center or any other retailers like Ami, Hobby Link Japan, etc. So again, that's always annoying. Premium Bandai figures are always, 1, more expensive, and 2, they're just harder to track down, but usually it just comes down to being just more expensive, really. We'll go over the price in a bit, but there's Electivire. Then if we keep scrolling, here is Volkner. So Gardenia was the last 4th gen figure they announced. I'll have a card up here if you would like to see me go over Gardenia and Torterra. But here is Volkner. He's 9.3 centimeters, and again, same deal. He comes packaged with Electivire, of course. But let's go ahead and get into all of the specifics. So the price is 4,500 yen, which doesn't include tax. With tax, it's about 50 bucks. But it will be released in May 2022, which is a long time from now. These always release very far in the future. But let's go ahead and see the actual Premium Bandai page, which is where you will purchase the figure. You know, if you live in Japan. Otherwise, you have to go through a third party. But here's their cute little mock-up. 1/20th scale figures. Here's some of the other 4th gen figures they've released. And just basically pictures we already saw, but with fancy graphics. Graphic design is my passion. There's Beat over here, peeking through. But here we have, again, just the release date and the price. And more details. Comes with 1 piece of soda-flavored gum, as these are candy figures. Very, very expensive candy figures. But let's look at them zoomed in. So here's Electivire up close, and it looks pretty good. Electivire, looking at Electivire's face and like its nostrils and the fact that it almost has like a saucer for a head is kind of funny. I've always liked Electabuzz more, personally, but I feel that way about several 4th gen evolutions. Like, I like Rhydon more than Rhyperior. I like Magmar more than Magmortar. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you team Electabuzz, or do you like Electivire more? But it does look pretty good. Move over to Mr. Volkner. Mr. having angst, so you gotta track him down in the lighthouse and be like, hey, please battle me. Please go do your job. Please go do the job you're paid for. But there's Volkner. Again, I never find the trainers to be very inspiring. Like, the lack of detail on his jacket specifically, where like the dots are, it's just so flat and plain. It almost looks like a polymer clay figure that, you know, an amateur made, not a professional company. But again, the Pokemon are usually the star of the show, at least for me. If you're really into Volkner, great, but I think the Pokemon tend to typically outshine the trainers. Yeah, that is Volkner's details all down. So again, May 2022, about 50 bucks or 4,950 yen with tax. And then if you do buy from a third party, they always tack on extra fees, and then you got to consider shipping. So just a lot to keep in mind if you're going to get a premium Bandai figure. I will have links in the description. In fact, let's go over some of those now. So the first website is Nin-Nin Game. We've talked about them before, so here you can see the price. So just a little bit above MSRP, nothing crazy. Of course, you can see Bandai Premium exclusive. And then we also have Big in Japan, and you can see their price just a little bit more. But it's really up to you what website you like the best. There's also several others that will have it as well that I will try to keep the description updated if you're interested in purchasing Volkner and Electivire. But now let's get into the spicy news. And here it is, not even 24 hours after Volkner. We got the Bandai, one of the Bandai Twitters tweeting out, in addition, a champion from the Sinnoh region will be released soon. Which Pokemon will be together with her? Obviously, it's going to be Garchomp. I would be, like, actually stunned if it wasn't. It would make no sense. Unless they, like, I don't know, swoosed in Lucario. It's got to be Garchomp, but... And you can see they teased a back shot of the figure. Obviously, no Garchomp or any sort of, Pokemon to be seen. But Cynthia, I mean, at least from the back, looks promising, unlike Volkner. Maybe it's just because her outfit is more black and it doesn't have to have, you know, shading like Volkner's blue jacket. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, injecting the copium because I'm gonna have to buy this because I'm a Garchomp collector. And this always happens. I always have to deal with Cynthia, even though I just want the Garchomp figure, but... I like Cynthia. It's not, you know, the worst thing in the world. It would be something different if it was like a trainer I just could not stand, but there we go. Cynthia has officially been hinted at, revealed in some way. It said released soon, so nothing ultra uber specific, but you know, hopefully soon. I'll definitely talk about this because, again, I collect Garchomp. I have many opinions on Garchomp merch, but I'll link this Twitter account in the description as well. Just Pokemon Kids of. They have a lot of mostly Bandai, and you can see like this picture here. Volkner still looks not great, but they do a lot of other, like, here's the Shoto figures, so just a useful. Here's the first silhouette reveal of Volkner. Just a useful Twitter account to follow if you're into Pokemon merch news. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, are you going to be purchasing Volkner and Electivire, or are you skipping this one? You excited for Cynthia? It seems like we're slowly getting to the end of Sinnoh here, which kind of makes me sad. I would have liked to have seen somebody like Fantina, for instance. She's actually my favorite gym leader from Gen 4, and Drifblim would have been cool, or Miss Magius, but... Just a lot of trainers I always wish they would have made. Like Rorik, I would have preferred over Gardenia, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Hopefully, we will continue to keep getting more cool Scale World figures. I have a sinking suspicion that they're going to do some Legends Arceus themed Scale World figures, and we might see Dialga, Palkia, Arceus, even Giratina, who knows. It'd be cool to see all of them. And then maybe something like Basculin Legion, you know, some of those new Hisuian forms. I have a feeling that's where they might take it in 2022, or who knows, maybe they'll just skip to Gen 5. We will just have to see. But hey, if you're new here, be sure to follow me over at Twitch, twitch.tv/silverlugia860, link in the description. Been doing a lot of BDSP stuff lately, of course, been trying out shiny hunting, just trying to complete my Bab quest, looking for shiny Chingling. It's been a lot of fun, opening some cards as well. That'll be linked in the description if you want to come and hang out. And yeah, that'll about do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you made it to the end, I appreciate it, and there'll be a little secret link to the Discord if you haven't joined it already. Link down below as well. But yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.